Julie.
And I was like, I recognize that name. Then she was like, well, you know, now I know.
She's probably having a blast over there. They run and go all the time.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys that are watching, what's the signal look like? Is the video coming through good? Hey, can one of you guys check Facebook and see how the video looks? I'm not using their Wi-Fi tonight, this morning. I probably need to.
Mine's not showing anything.
I just started. Eve says it looks good.
That's an excellent video.
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah,
Okay, good.
Good quality.
I'm just using 5G, so hopefully that'll be good.
Guess Eve couldn't get off either.
I think I talked to Brian, and it's because Hannah and Sam had stuff they had to do, so somebody had to stay home.
That's no fun.
Thanks, Tracy.
Be empty nesters next year.
Yes. Yay! I think it's sad. David thinks it's great. I know I'm staying in town because
What's that?
being an empty nester.
Yes. Get the hell out.
Alright, if you join live, this is the second game of the Dayton, Ohio Winter Classic here at Dayton, Ohio. Owensboro's taking on Sycamore High School. I believe they're out of Columbus, Ohio. Lost a tough battle last night against Cincinnati's St. Xavier 3-2. Let's see how we look today. And we're getting ready to drop the puck here. A little bit late start. The first game this morning, Northern Kentucky took on Beaver Creek and went down to defeat. Northern Kentucky lost 3-2 against Beaver Creek. It's a little bit of a shock. Northern controlled the game the entire game, but the Beaver Creek goalie was on fire. Out on the ice to start the game, we have Lance Crabtree, Xander Brubaker, Jackson Lindsay, Wyatt Fireline, Chandler Link in the goal, and I believe that's Elijah Howard, or maybe it's Dexter Hill. No, Elijah Howard. Elijah Howard, Lance Crabtree, and Xander Brubaker. The Sycamore boys just came out, didn't even have a warm-up. They got here, I think, a little bit late. I think they brought them on a bus. So they just got here and got out on the ice, and they haven't even warmed up. Our boys did get to warm up a little bit before we're going to hit the ice. Owensboro's the home team for this game. We're wearing our whites, which I like because it's easier for me to see the numbers and do play-by-play.
Oh, they're having to sign the paperwork over there.
Yeah, they didn't take temperatures or anything. It doesn't matter,
Just guessing with 28 degrees outside and not much warmer in here, it probably wouldn't. I said just guessing with 28 degrees outside.
Okay, we are off. After the face-off, puck comes back to Fireline. Out to Lindsay. Lindsay tries to send it down the wall. It hits the net above the glass. We're going to have to drop the puck again. 14:54 to go in the first period. Still scored and still not scored. 0-0. Puck after the face-off comes back to Lindsay. Lindsay flips it down to Elijah Howard. Elijah Howard tries to knock it out. Comes out to the goal. Chandler Link deflects it and covers. 14:42 to go in the first period. Once again, if you join late, this is Owensboro versus Sycamore High School out of Columbus, Ohio. Caroline gets it after the face-off, tries to send it down the wall, gets picked off. They take a shot. Chandler knocks it into the corner. Caroline meets him. It's in front of the net, and Chandler covers again. I'm going to do a wholesale switch out here after 30 seconds. We've got Holder and Howard on D. We have Sacchetti, Krang, and Link. Face off. Krang gets it. Sends it across the ice to Sacchetti. Sacchetti's going to have to race up. He's all by himself there. He takes a shot, and the goalie covers. Travis. 14:21 to go in the first period. By the way, the rules of the tournament are an ice cut after every 2 periods. In the first game, it was between the second and third period, and we're the second game of the day, so we'll have an ice cut after the first period here. So we started this game with dirty ice. Holder stops it at the blue line, dumps it back behind the net. Krang's there, he flips it back behind the net over to Link. Link tries to send it in front of the net, gets knocked around, shot from Sacchetti, and the goalie stops it. Face-off puck comes back to Holder. He sends it over to Howard. Howard takes a shot. Goalie deflects it. Link's there, tries to get a rebound. Send it around the wall, comes out to Sacchetti. Back to Sycamore, and Sycamore is able to get it out of the zone. That's going to be an icing. No, we want to take it back to the other end. Switch out our lines again. We have Payne, Whited, and Burke coming in instead of Holder and Howard on D. Loose puck at the face-off. Payne tries to get a hold of it. Sycamore gets it out of the zone. Holder stops it, sends it over to Howard a little bit behind him. Howard has to slide back and get it, sends it up to Payne. Payne across the ice to Burke. Burke tries to take it all the way up. Gets knocked away. Holder stops it at the blue line, keeps it in the zone up to Burke. And Sycamore picks it off and comes out into the neutral zone. Here they come. Whitey got a stick on that and stopped the run. Sycamore's there, takes a shot, knocked around, and Chandler Link covers. We have Lehecka, Roberts, Collier, Lindsay, and Fireline. Lindsay gets it after the face-off, takes it behind the net, wraps around, sends it back to, beautiful pass out to Fireline. Fireline across the ice to Roberts. Roberts going to race up and get it. That's going to be an icing if it crosses the line, and it does. 12:52 to go in the first period. Still no score. Loose puck after the face-off. Lindsay knocks it into the corner. Down there, sends it down the wall, out to the blue line. Lehecka tried to poke it out. Sycamore comes up with it. Fireline gets in there, wraps around behind the net, drives around. He's going to drive it all the way out. Stops, turns, looks for something, sends it out to Lehecka. Beautiful pass through the neutral zone to Lehecka. Lehecka takes it in, sends it back to Roberts. Roberts sends it towards net. Oh, and Collier almost had a knock in. Lindsay's there to keep it in the zone. Dumps it behind the net to Roberts. Roberts in front of the net to Lehecka. And Collier with a couple of shots, and the goalie covers. 12:15 to go in our first period. Still no score. We have Crabtree, Hill, and Howard. Puck comes out of the zone. Lindsay races across, drives around the net, sends it out to Hill. Hill up to Howard, over to Crabtree. Crabtree drives it in. Stops, sends it towards the net, goalie deflects it, goes off into the corner. Heels there to stop it. Comes back to Lindsay. Lindsay sends it up to Crabtree into the offensive zone. Sycamore knocks it back out and ices it. I'm going to take it to the other end. 11:40 to go in the first period. Still no score. All right, we have Holder and Bolds, Crabtree, Hill, and Elijah Howard. Loose puck, Sycamore tries to get it out. Bolds keeps it in the zone, dumps it behind the net. Comes around to Hill behind the net. Sycamore comes out of there with it. Howard gets a rebound, sends it towards the net, goes behind the net, comes around the wall. Crabtree keeps it in. Oh. Crabtree sends it over. Holder wasn't able to keep it in. It was out and went out of the zone. Sycamore picks it up. Holder stops once there, sends it out to Howard. Howard was winded, so he was going off ice. Wasn't able to chase it down. Sycamore comes up with it. Bolts gets it in the neutral zone and dumps it. So we've got our lines switching out. So we have Sacchetti, Krang, and Link back in. Bolts and Holder on D. Behind the net, in front of the net, Holder stops it. Holder takes a shot, deflection, and the goalie covers. 10:34 to go in the first period. Still no score. Once again, if you joined late, this is Owensboro versus Sycamore High School out of Columbus, Ohio. Owensboro takes another shot and the goalie covers. 10:30 to go in the first period, still no score. Holder's got her to the blue line, dumps it down to Sacchetti. Takes a shot, gets deflected, comes around the wall. Bolts gets up there, tries to knock it back down into the corner. Oh, Link lost his edge, fell down. Sycamore picks it up behind the net, tries to drive it out. The Holder stops it at the blue line, dumps it. Link follows it around behind the net, flips it out to Sacchetti. Loose puck, shot from Krang, gets deflected. Sacchetti out to Link. Link tried to get a deflection in. Link once again. Up to Sacchetti behind the net. Out to Bolts at the D line. Bolts takes a shot. Goalie covers. Loose puck. Sycamore comes up with it. Flips it out of the zone. Bolts races back and picks it up. Sends it out to Sacchetti to Link. Link drives it in. All the way up. Takes a shot. Gets deflected. Sycamore flips it out of the zone. Holder stops it. Sends it back to Bolts. Oh, couldn't get a stick on it. Lost it. Sycamore picks it up. As we have Payne, Whited, and Burke back in. Behind the net, Holder picks it up. Has to send it down the wall. Whitey's got it now, over on the wall. Sends it back, comes back to Bolts. Over to Holder, out to Payne. Payne dumps it. Whitey fighting for it behind the net. Comes around the wall. Holder keeps it in. They're fighting for it. Payne and Holder bodies. Whitey gets in there. Puck comes loose. Burke gets it. He tries to take a shot. Tries to take a shot. Gets deflected. Comes back. Oh, he sends it over to the wall. Comes out of the zone. Lindsay has to race back and pick it up. Lindsay out to Payne. Sends it across to Fireline. Fireline takes a shot. Goalie deflects it behind the net. They have Payne, Whited, Burke. Burke just went out. Roberts came in. So Lindsay, Fireline, Roberts, Payne, and Whited. Fireline gets it on D. Sends it out to Payne. Payne's got a one-on-one. They poke it away. Roberts keeps it in the zone though. They flip it across. Dice comes out of the zone, and they dump it. Fireline gets it behind the net. Stops, changes direction. Sends it up to Roberts, and Roberts dumps. 7:12 to go in the first period. Still no scores. We have Collier, Laheka, Roberts, Lindsay, and Fireline on the ice. Puck gets loose. They send it out of the zone. Fireline picks it up in the neutral as we clear. Dumps it up to Collier. Collier to Roberts. Collier comes back with it. Has to clear again. Reset. Collier drives it all the way up around 2-3 guys. Puck comes loose, and they dump it out again. Lindsay's got it. He sends it across the ice. And they're going to call an offside on that. About 6 minutes and 33 seconds to go in the first period. Still no scores. We have Elijah Howard, Clay Howard, Wesley Bolds, Lance Crabtree, and Xander Brubaker. Elijah Howard picks it up on the wall, drives it up. He's around 1-2 guys, still controlled, takes it all the way up, sends it in front of the net. Loose puck, comes out of there. Bolds gets it, he takes a shot, goes wide left. Crabtree's there, tries to back it up to, gets loose, and then Sycamore picks it up. Brubaker got in there and stopped it. Dumps it behind the net to Crabtree. Comes around the wall back to Bolds. Bolds is there, sends it across the ice to Clay Howard. Oh, couldn't keep it in the zone. Clay comes back, clears, and dumps. 5:55 to go in the first period. Still no score. Oh, nice steal from somebody, and puck goes in. Not sure who scored it. I think it was Elijah Howard. Maybe. Looks like Elijah Howard gives Owensboro a 1-0 lead with 5:47 to go in the first period. Back out on the ice, we have, looks like Hill, Sacchetti, Krang, Bolds, and Howard on D. Face-off puck comes loose. Howard picks it up. He drives it up and dumps it, sends it towards the net. Goalie deflected. That was a beautiful shot. Skidady behind the net, wraps around, looking to pass it off to Krang. Krang takes a shot, gets deflected, goes behind the net. Hill picks it up, looking for something, wraps around, sends it back to somebody. Puck comes loose. Howard stops it at the blue line and dumps it again. And then we're going to have stoppage play there. 5:15 to go in the first period. Owensboro leads 1-0. Sycamore gets it, sends it around the wall. Bold stops it at the blue line, dumps it. Sycamore picks it up behind the net, sends it around the wall. Sketty gets there, stops it, drives it up, sends it towards the net, gets deflected, hits the wall behind the net, comes back to Sketty again. And Bolds couldn't keep it in the zone, so that's going to come back and be an icing. So we'll take it to the other end. About 4 minutes and 47 seconds left in the first period. Owensboro leads 1-0. So we've got Payne, Whited, and Burke back in. Fireline and Lindsay on D coming in.
Right, I was just rather say how I'm do that. They don't give an option for that.
Payne gets it after the face-off. Couldn't find the puck. He found it. Comes loose. Looking for something. Sends it across to Burke. Burke takes a shot and goes in. Thomas Burke. Beautiful pass from Ryan Payne as Owensboro takes a 2-0 lead with 4:35 to go in the first period.
When they normally go to school from 8 to 3 o'clock or whatever, and now Jake's done around noon every day, and we're only going a couple days.
3 days a week.
Yeah.
Face off.
How are they
Puck gets
qualifying
knocked
for the
around.
same degree as the
Loose
class
puck.
before them did?
As he gets in there, pokes it over to Burke. Burke sends it across the ice to Ryan Payne. Comes back to Fireline. Fireline picks it up. Dumps it up to Burke. Burke drives it up, sends it across the ice to Payne. He takes a shot, goes wide, gets behind the net, and puck comes out of there. Lindsay has to race back through the neutral zone and pick it up. Looking for something. He dumps it back up to Fireline. Fireline's got it. Sends it across. Oh, got picked off. Payne picks it back up though. Sycamore gets it in D. Lindsay keeps it in the blue line, wraps it around, drives it up, takes a shot. Loose puck. And the goalie covers. So we have Collier, LaHecca, and Roberts back in. So we have Lindsay and Fireline on D. Owensboro leads 2-0. Face off puck gets loose. Collier takes a shot, goes wide, comes around the wall to Roberts. Roberts dumps it behind the net. Comes around the far wall, and they knock it out of the zone. Lindsay has to race over and pick it up. Clears the ice, sends it up to Roberts. Gets knocked away. And Chandlerling covers. Alright, if you joined late, this is the Owensboro Rampage versus Sycamore High School out of Columbus, Ohio in the second game of our Winter Classic here in Dayton, Ohio. So we have Howard, Holder, Roberts, LaHecca, and Collier. Sycamore gets it and dumps it behind the net. Clay Howard races back, picks it up. Looking for something, he sends it out to Roberts. Roberts couldn't get it controlled. They knock it back in. Here comes Clay Howard. Looking for something. Sends it out to Collier. Collier drives it up. Nice. Takes a shot. Loose puck. And they ice it. That's going to be an icing. We'll take it to the other end with 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the first period. Owensboro leads 2-0. Once again, if you join late, we will have an ice cut after the first period. We started with dirty ice. We have Howard, Crabtree, Brubaker, Clay Howard, and Max Holder on the ice now. After the face-off, Elijah Howard sends it across the ice to Brubaker. Brubaker takes a shot and goalie covers. Traps it. 2:31 to go in the first period. Owensboro leads 2-0.
No.
Holder's got it. He takes a shot. Whoa! Got underneath that one. That went up and hit the net above the glass. We'll drop the puck again. So they're going to bring it back to the blue line circle. Elijah Howard comes out of there with it. He drives it all the way up, takes a shot. Oh, goalie did a good job. Lance Crabtree with the rebound, shoots it, takes a shot, goes in. Owensboro takes a 3-0 lead with 2:15 to go in the first period. I believe, is that Elijah's second goal?
That was Thomas.
Was it Thomas? Oh.
I think it was Lance to Thomas. Oh, Lance scored it? Oh, okay. I thought
Yeah. Sometimes when I'm watching, I can't see everything. So, but the very wise parents out here says that may have been a Lance Crabtree goal. That's a face-off. Puck gets knocked around. Clay Howard's big body took care of the big boy from Sycamore. Elijah Howard off in the corner, sends it back to Holder. Oh, and kicking. Sycamore sends it out of the zone. Chandler Lincoln to go, knocks it over to Clay Howard. Clay Howard picks it up, sends it down. Elijah Howard's going off ice, so Sycamore picks it up on D. 1:37 to go in the first period. Owensboro leads 3-0. Oh, Crane comes in there and steals one. He's going to take it all the way up, take a shot, and the goalie traps. 1:29 to go in the first period. Owensboro leads 3-0. Back out on the ice, we have, let's see, Crane, Sacchetti, Link, Fireline, and Lindsay. Sycamore gets it after the face-off, sends it around the wall. Fireline gets it. He sends it towards the net. The goalie deflects it. Link picks up the rebound. Into the corner, battling for it. To the far corner, Crane picks it up. Sycamore's got it now. They send it around the wall. Fireline races and stops it at the blue line. Sends it back to Sacchetti behind the net. Sacchetti in front of the net. Lindsay's there. Lindsay takes a shot. Oh, wow, that almost went in. And the goalie's glove stopped it, dropped it, and covered. 57.8 seconds to go in the first period. Owensboro leads 3-0. As we have Hill, Payne, Whited, Lindsay, and Fireline. Whited 2. Hill, rebound shot. Couldn't get it in there. Payne takes a shot. Puck comes loose. Behind the net. Whited picks it up. Looking to pass it off to somebody. Comes out of the zone. Fireline can stop it, so Lindsay's got to race back and pick it up. Lindsay wraps around. Sends it around to Payne. Payne's got it. Sends it up to Whited. Whited takes it up, sends it up to Hill. Loose puck. Sends it back to Lindsay. Lindsay takes a shot, just wide. Comes around to the far corner. Fireline's there. He sends it towards the net. Gets deflected. Comes over to Hill. Behind the net. Whited's there. Tries to get in front of the net. Puck comes loose. Sycamore gets it, and we're going to get us not a penalty. It looks like maybe the goal came off the post. So with 1.2 seconds to go in the first period, Owensboro leads 3-0.
You know, they put a ton of cameras up there.
Best way to control people is if they're broke.
Yes, make sure, yes. Like, I'm so happy to,
Face off, the puck come bouncing towards Lindsay. He took a swing, totally missed it. Of course, there was only 1.2 seconds to go. That's the end of the first period, folks. We're going to do an ice cut here at the South Metro Ice Rink here in South Dayton, Ohio. We'll be back in about 10-15 minutes. Owensboro leads 3-0. Oh, Larry. I'm going to take a break real quick. I'm going to leave that right there. It's still live, so don't say anything bad about me while I'm going.
I know, but I have caught myself because I'll leave and I'll be so curry. I know. They were making fun of me the other day coming to the business center back here. They said, yeah, we saw some crazy girl in the parking lot throw up in a basket. I said, oh, let's take it. I'm so used to wearing it.
Our next generation of children is just like the seatbelt law. You know, when all that started, and our kids don't get told about the seatbelt. And the next generation wants to walk out of the house without a mask. It's a part of their growing up.
They don't know any different.
And my son said, ever since her first day of school, she's had a mask on, everybody else had a mask on. It's, you know, once you got it where her nose wasn't coming off from a certain mask,
So you just went in for nothing anyway? Yeah. I sent it to
Yeah.
yes, they cancel my meeting.
It's just it's delicious.
I'm going to buy me some of the shoes here in a minute.
They're great.
So you're buying, I'm going to buy something. Oh, that's what I said.
Good, I'm gonna get my shotgun.
What's your name?
So they're like, did you order them or did you buy them in the store? Well, because Brian wants to
Want to wear a mask.
Yeah, all this is like supposed to be in a bottle. Well, loosen and lace it, right up, cut circulation off. I know these like. Obviously, I wanna know how to wear a band-aid no more. Just be glad you have a finger. I'm just glad you have a finger.
You should wear like a little something tail over it.
Can you imagine how we do it like that?
We're still making it.
Are you really?
It's so tight. And it's
A lot
not,
of
it's
extra
not,
shit, like they
it's
just
not
make
colors.
anybody please themselves. And what they do with those holes, like, if a certain person makes $10 a month, they're gonna make $35 a month. So now they
No,
get
I literally would never.
Good.
You get the same color.
same day.
Oh, well, why would a $10 guy do it?
Years since
Yeah,
I was from a mom.
that's what I always say. Sometimes I'll be in the shop and they'll bring it, it's not physiologist, and they'll be going to get all on here that. And I never like them sort of like color.
Normal, it feels like normal. I don't want it.
They don't have like weird, like, it's 5 a.m. Anyway, you put over here. But they used to be able to buy, which I get that. But it's not over here. I'm like, oh, I did want to switch the blood program. I said, they're desperate. I said, I'm something like that too. It's just, in New Year's Day, they can't, can't find anybody to do it. Where's they talking? And I was like, no, that's time and a half. Except, they don't have six.
They got like,
I did it with, I told you, I was.
mommy, I'm like, gave everybody phones. And it's not very good.
I literally thought. Somebody. I was serving. I was making it.
Nice customer.
And it was funny that she lived like a catty corner from me, right across the street, you know? Whenever it happened, it was just like, whenever I went to the bar, this was the town. Here's the first that was an REN tag. I was like, I was. Started to open my glasses up. This is that first one.
I'll see you.
It's funny because when we were there, they did that, like, so that's when I realized that. go through like McDonald's to get you like this thing that you get like you damn right you will, or you are, or something, or they are like very no bad words. They are pretty much. His hours like 900 kids, like they have to work.
She was hilarious.
I'm getting old, Larry.
That's fair.
Alright, if you joined late, yes, we are playing hockey this morning. We are doing an ice cut here between the first and second period. Owensboro leads 3-0 over the Sycamore high school team out of Columbus, Ohio. They're cutting the ice now. It'll be a couple more minutes. Just hang on. You didn't say anything naughty in there while I was gone, did you? I'm glad to hear that Caitlin's doing good.
Huh?
Glad to hear Caitlin. Not Caitlin. I'm sorry. Shit. What's your daughter's name?
Ashley.
I'm glad to hear she's doing good. I was worried about that when she went off to California. You just never know in California. She got a good Kentucky brain, though. She probably knows how to take care of herself, I bet.
Yeah, they seem to be doing all right. I mean,
Absolutely. She said, but I was hungry, Jim. He said, don't put it with education. But he said, yeah, but you just kept pushing off behind me, they were coming through too. So then she texted her, she said, well, I bought her lunch, and I brought that away 5 years, so you cussed me out of it. Yeah, he said, I was letting her have that, or whoever he's not gonna come out, who it was.
Yeah, definitely have to go and get back in that office because
They are making the freaking skill.
Yeah.
Just not able to do it. Since this pandemic, I mean, they'll do it.
Okay, guys, we have had a nice cut here between the first and second period of the Owensboro versus Sycamore High School game here at the Winter Classic in Dayton, Ohio. Teams are getting ready to come back on the ice. We'll drop the puck. Owensboro leads 3-0 after 1 period of play.
I did. Did you play out?
That's pretty good.
Yeah, you did all the free stuff.
I keep telling myself, you can download that.
No, because I just,
I can share that.
In case anybody's wondering, this is an 8-team tournament. There are 2 brackets. The champion of each of the brackets play for the championship tomorrow. Second place team for each bracket plays against each other for the third place tomorrow, and down the line, third place on each side plays, and the fourth place on each side plays. Owensboro lost last night 3-2 against Cincinnati St. Xavier. A tough battle. First game we played in 6 weeks. Looked pretty rusty. Start out the game. We still have a chance to make it to the championship, depending upon how we do today. All right, we're going to drop the puck. Start on the ice. We have Collier, Roberts, Lehecka, Lindsay, and Fireline. Chandler Lincoln to go. Fireline gets it behind the net after the face-off. Drives it around. Takes it all the way up. Sends it up to Collier. Collier drives it into the offensive zone. Sends it across. Oh, to Fireline. Fireline almost had him a shot. Puck comes out of there. Fireline picks it up. Sends it across to Roberts. Roberts gets it and dumps it in. Sycamore's got it on the wall. Loose puck. Sycamore's got it again. Fireline. They got around Fireline. He has to race back and pick it up now. Fireline's got it behind the net. Oh, lost it. The ice is still a little bit wet. He sends it out to Collier. Collier's going to wrap it around now. He's going to drive it all the way up through the center, through the neutral zone, into the offensive zone, all the way around. 2-3 men. He takes a shot, goes over the goal. And we got us a penalty. It looks like we got us a penalty on Sycamore. Owensboro to be on a power play. First power play of the game. First penalty of the game. 10:45 to go in the, I think it's the first penalty of the game. Maybe 13:45. I don't know. To go in the second period. Owensboro leads 3-0. We're going to be on a power play as we switch our lines. We've got Crane, Sacchetti, Link, Holder, and Howard on the ice. The face-off right out of the gate there. Crane takes a shot. Goalie deflects it. Link picks it up in the corner. Goes behind the net, fighting for it. Comes out to Sacchetti. Sacchetti wraps around. Oh, couldn't keep his stick on it. Howard keeps it in the zone, though. Front of the net, and the goalie has to cover. Comes out to Holder. Holder, since across the ice, got poked out. Howard gets it and dumps it back in. Sycamore picks it back up, and they ice it. Howard races behind the net. Oh, gets it picked off. They send it towards the net. Holder stops it, drives around, sends it out to Sicketti to Link.
There's one right underneath the stick, maybe.
Yes.
And keep it going. Link's got it now. He sends it over to Crane. Crane drives it up. Wrap around. Looking for something. Oh, tries to pass it out to Link. Holder stops it at the blue line. Keeps it in the zone. Goes back to Sicketti. Sicketti down to Holder. Holder drives around. Takes a shot. Goes over the net. Comes around to the far corner to Crane. Crane's got it. He sends it behind the net to Sicketti. Sicketti wraps it around. Sends it out to Crane. Crane takes a shot. Goalie deflects it and they ice it. 12:27 to go in the second period. Owensboro leads 3-0. It's going to be an icing though. Looks like as we had new guys coming in. We have Collier, Robertson, Laheka, Howard, and Holder. 28 seconds left in the power play. Owensboro leads 3-0. They take a shot. Oh, and it goes in. Oh man, they got a shorty on us. 12:09 to go in the second period. Owensboro leads 3-1 now. That was a top right-hand corner. Chandler getting his glove up there in time.
I got a plan for the day.
Yes.
It's going to face off. Roberts gets it. He drives it up. Goes along the wall. Has to keep it in. Howard stops it. They knock it out. Collier picks it up in the neutral zone. He's wrapping around as we clear. Collier drives it in. All the way around. Sends it back to Howard. Howard, oh, gets it intercepted. Collier takes a shot. Goes back to Laheka. Out to Holder. Holder back to Laheka. And Sycamore picks it up and sends it out of the zone. By the way, the power play is over. Sycamore's back at full power. They dump it into the offensive zone. Holder has to pick it up on the wall. Sends it around. Looks like we can get us a stoppage of play there. I think it may have hit the net above the glass. 11:15 to go in the second period. Owensboro leads 3-1. We have Fireline and Lindsay back in on D. Sycamore takes a shot. Chandler deflects it. Lindsay picks it up behind the net. Wraps around. Stops. Changes direction. Drives it out. He drives it all the way up in through the neutral zone. Sends it up to... Oh, couldn't get it there. And they dump it back. It's going to be an icing. We'll take it to the other end. 10:55 to go in the second period. Owensboro leads 3-1 over Sycamore High School out of Columbus, Ohio. We have Brubaker, Howard, Crabtree, Lindsay, and Fireline. Loose puck after the face-off. Howard gets in there, tries to do something with it. Goes around the wall to Brubaker. Out to Crabtree. Crabtree's got it. Goes around one man, two man. Loose puck in front of the net. Crabtree's there. Tries to backhanded shot. Comes out to Howard. Howard picks it up. Couldn't control it. They knock it out. Fireline couldn't keep it in. Lindsay gets in there, steals it back. Wraps around. Gets it out of the zone. They dump it again. Lindsay goes back and picks it up in the corner. Sends it around the wall to Brubaker, or to Crabtree. Crabtree out to Elijah Howard. Elijah Howard's got it. He's got to run here. He can get some speed. He takes it all the way up. Wraps around. In front of the net.
Oh, danger, danger.
And they take a shot and it goes in. 7:57 to go in the second period. Sycamore scores another goal. It's a 3-2 game now.
Yep.
We have, looks like we got Burke, Bolds, Holder, Payne, and Whited back in. Owensboro's up 3-2 now. Bolds picks it up. Sends it down the wall, dumps it into the offensive zone. Comes back to Payne. Payne sends it across to Burke. His leg right in front of the net. Burke sends it back to Holder. Holder sends it towards the net and goalie covers. They dump it out. Bolts couldn't keep it in. Sends it across to Payne. Payne's there, knocks it into the offensive zone. Whitehead's going to meet him on the wall. Comes around to Burke. Burke tries to send it up. Got deflected. Payne picks it up in the corner. Sends it in front of the net. Whitehead's there. Burke back to Payne. Payne sends it towards the net. Goes wide. Over to Burke on the wall. Burke knocks it to the far corner. Comes around to Payne. Couldn't keep a stick on it, and it comes out of the zone. So Holder has to raise back and pick it up. As we have Crane in. Crane, Whited, Payne, Holder, and Bowles. Payne drives it up. Sends it across. Beautiful shot from Eric Whited. Rebound shot. Owensboro takes a 4-2 lead. The second period. So we have Sacchetti, Link, Krang, Holder, and Bolds. Bolds gets it on D. Sends it up to Link. A little bit ahead of him. Link picks it up, sends it up to Sacchetti. Gets knocked back, comes back to Holder. Holder dumps it. They're going to call an icing on that. We'll take it to the other end. Owensboro leads 4-2. Loose puck after the face-off. Holder wasn't able to keep it in. Beautiful lob into the offensive zone. Crane almost picked it off. Gets loose. Comes over to Sacchetti. Sacchetti out to Crane. Crane back to Sacchetti. Sacchetti wraps around. In front of the net. Oh, couldn't keep it there. Holder out to Sacchetti. Sacchetti in front of the net to Crane. Crane couldn't tip it in. Link picks it up. Link out to Holder. Got it poked away. Bolds follows up, gets it to Crane. Crane to Sacchetti, takes a shot, loose puck, goalie covers. 7:42 to go in the second period. Owensboro leads 4-2. Back on the ice, we have Collier, Hill, Laheka, Lindsay, and Fireline. Sycamore gets it after the face-off. Sends it across the ice. Comes out of the zone. Fireline's there. Dumps it back. Sycamore picks it back up. Laheka knocks it into the offensive zone. Comes behind the net. Collier picks one off. Gets loose. Laheka's there. He's got it. Sends to Hill. Couldn't get his stick on it. Collier steals it back. Sends it out to... beautiful pass from Collier to Hill. Hill shot. Goalie caught it. 7:13 to go in the second period. Owensboro leads 4-2. We got a dancing mama down here. It's cold. There's Amy Crabtree. Loose puck. Lindsay's got it. Lindsay takes a shot. Gets tipped. Goes wide. Sycamore picks it up. Got out of the zone. Comes back to Fireline. Fireline's looking to pass it up to Laheka. Laheka picks it up. Sends it out to Hill just a little bit ahead of him, and that's going to be an icing. We'll take it back to the other end. 6 minutes and 53 seconds to go in the second period. Owensboro leads 4-2. take a shot, and Chandler covers. Laheka gets it after the face-off, sends it across the ice. Heel couldn't get a stick on it. Sycamore picks it off and sends it back to Lindsay. Lindsay's got it. He sends it out to Hill. Hill picks it up. Hill drives it all the way up, dumps it off. Oh, gets picked off. Comes loose. Takes a Laheka takes a shot. Bounces off the back wall and the goalie covers. 6:17 to go in the second period. Owensboro leads 4-2. We've got Howard, Crabtree, and Brubaker back in. Howard and Holder on D. Loose puck at the face-off. Holder picks it up. He takes a shot. Gets deflected over the net. Crabtree tries to follow up. Comes around the corner, around the wall. Holder gets there, stops it at the blue line, keeps it in the zone. Howard picks it up. Gets loose again, comes out of the zone. Holder sends it over to Clay Howard. Clay Howard picks it up, dumps it up into the offensive zone. Loose puck. Elijah Howard's there, and he, woo, nice. Elijah Howard gives Owensboro a 5-2 lead with 5 minutes and 52 seconds to go in the second period.
Oh, you got a turtle on the back.
Howard tried to keep it in the zone, got knocked out. Holder's there, follow up. Brubaker dumps it. That's going to be a nice thing. We'll take it to the other end with 5:35 to go in the second period. Owensboro leads 5-2 over this Sycamore High School out of Columbus, Ohio. As Payne, Burke, Whited, Howard, and Holder on the ice. Yes, that was a beautiful shot from Elijah Howard. Kept his composure, followed it up, juked the goalie, knocked it in. Face off. Holder's going to get one. He's going to drive it up. Going to take it all the way up. It's got a one-on-one. Holder takes a shot, and the goalie blocks. I'm really liking how our defense is now driving it up more often than not rather than just staying back. That's creating some more offense and some spacing for us. The face-off, Howard's got it. Howard takes a shot, gets deflected. White is there. He flips it back. Tried to get it to Burke. Burke wasn't there yet. On the wall, Burke sends it back to Howard. Howard's got it. He takes a shot. Goalie deflects it into the corner. Burke's there, sends it around the wall. Payne's going to pick it up on this wall. Sends it back towards the goal. Gets knocked behind the net. Sent around the wall to Whited. Whited get crashed. Sycamore gets it out of the zone in front of the net. Burke there with, rebound. Burke shot just a little bit wide. Got deflected. Whited takes and wraps it around, sends it up to Payne. Payne back to Howard. Howard tries to take a shot, get deflected, comes back to Payne. Payne in front of the net to Burke. To Whited. And the goalie covers. All right, our boys are looking like they know how to play hockey now. 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the second period. Owensboro leads 5-2. Back out on the ice, we have Crane, Sacchetti, Link, Lindsay, and Fireline. Sycamore gets it behind the net, sends it around the wall. Lindsay races up, stops it, drives it all the way up, wraps it around, takes a shot, goes in! Jackson Lindsay gives Owensboro a 6-2 lead with 4:17 to go in the second period. That's his first goal of the year. All right, for those of you who want to know, my voice has been pretty soft through all this, but that's my voice, so I'm going to be a little biased. Lindsay gets it out of the face-off, drives it all the way up into the corner, wraps around, battling for it. Sketty, Link, Lindsay. Lindsay takes it up. He takes another shot, goes over the net. Sketty gets it in the corner. Back to Crane, fighting for it. Comes out of the zone, comes back to Fireline. Fireline takes it, sends it up to Link. Link wraps around. Oh, in front of the net to Crane. Just got away from him. Comes out of the zone to Fireline as we clear, and Fireline dumps. Comes around the wall to Cicchetti, loose puck. Sends it out. Crane picks it up. Crane's got it. We clear. Crane dumps it. Comes around the wall to Link. Link in front of the net. Gets popped up and over to the wall. And to the far corner. Link once again. In front of the net. Oh, to Crane, and the goalie covers. Owensboro leads 6-2. Second period, bringing in Collier, Lehecka, and Roberts. Lindsay and Fireline on the ice. Fireline keeps it in the zone, sends it up to Collier. Collier's there. Tries to send it back to Fireline, and they knock it out of the zone. Lindsay has to race back and pick it up. Lindsay across to Lehecka. Lehecka dumps it, goes out to the goalie. He knocks it behind the net. They send it around the wall to Lehecka. Lehecka in front of the net to Roberts. Comes back to Lehecka. He sends it behind the net. Collier picks it up. He wraps around. Fireline takes a shot. Oh, just missed the bottom of the post. Comes out of the zone to Lehecka. Lehecka dumps it up to Collier. Collier's there. Collier wraps around. They pick it off. Fireline races back, steals it back, and dumps it up to Lehecka. Takes it up. Oh, a loose puck just rolled on the outside of the post. Comes back to Lindsay. Lindsay's got it. Lindsay takes a shot, goes a little bit wide, comes around the wall. Sycamore picks it up. Roberts got a stick in there, kept it in the zone. They knock it out. Comes back to Fireline. We're going to get us a penalty. Looks like this penalty is going to be on Lehecka.
Waylaid from behind.
One's supposed to be on a penalty kill with, I can't read the time on the clock. Looks like maybe a minute and 41 seconds to go in the second period. Owensboro leads 6-2, and they put that as a 5-minute major. All right, looks like we're going to be on a penalty kill for 5 minutes as we have Bowles and Howard on D coming in. We got Payne and Whited on offense. Owensboro leads 6-2.
That's only a game this time.
That just means we play with 4 for 5 minutes.
Payne's able to ice it. Sycamore gets it out of the zone, comes back to Clay Howard. He sends it towards the net and ices it. Sycamore picks it up, sends it around the wall. Payne gets in there, steals it. Oh! Payne and Ryan Payne and Whited tried to, they tripped each other. Sycamore's got it. Sketty comes in and knocks it away. Keeps it in the zone. Sketty's fighting like a madman. Sketty's going to drive this up. He takes it up, takes a shot. Beautiful. Beautiful glove save from their goalie. He's had a really good game. Even though Owensboro leads 6-2, we've had a lot of shots on goal. 4 minutes and 4 seconds left in Owensboro's penalty. We're on a penalty kill. Looks like 46 7 seconds left in the second period. Owensboro leads 6-2. We have Circadian Link, Bolds, and Howard. Puck gets knocked away, comes over to the wall. Howard keeps it in the zone and dumps it in. Sketty gets back here fighting for it, comes up with it, wraps around.
The Roosters last night for dinner, was that good? It was pretty good.
Sketty's looking good. Sycamore picks it up. Sketty gets in there, steals it again, wraps around, tosses it in front of the net, and goalie covers. We'll drop the puck there with 17.2 seconds to go in the second period. Owensboro leads 6-2. We're on a penalty kill with 3 minutes and 37 seconds left in the penalty. They take a shot towards the goal. Chandler knocks it away, gives it to Bolds. Bolds behind the net, changes direction, sends it out to Link. Link's got it. Link tries to send it out. Oh, there's the buzzer. Sketty almost had him run out there. Okay, after 2 periods of play, Owensboro leads 6-2 over Sycamore High School. This is the second game of the Winter Classic here in Dayton, Ohio.
James is what was the money, goes up, I'll take it. Where? I don't know, maybe she's long, right? Man, am I really gonna have to get up like crack of dawn to drive to next Sunday?
Actually, you're safe driving.
Yeah.
You know that.
You drove up here last night?
Lance could care less. He would not. I begged him to drive yesterday. I'm like, sure, mother. Nope.
You know, I know you're trying to GPS on it. He was too tall.
What time, if we gotta be there at 10 o'clock, our time.
Our time?
The game's at 10. Their time.
Okay, folks, we're getting ready to start the third and final period here in Dayton, Ohio. Owensboro taking on Sycamore High School out of Columbus, Ohio. Owensboro leads 6-2 to start the third period. We are on a penalty kill. 3 minutes and 19 seconds left in the penalty kill. Hunter Lack, got a major penalty, so it was a 5 minutes, so we still got 3 minutes and 13 seconds. Lindsay's got it, and ices it.
Yeah, we're gonna have a busy January and February trying to get all this traffic.
We have Lindsay, Fireline, Crane, and Elijah Howard. Elijah Howard takes it around, sends it towards the net. Crane picks it up behind the net. He's going to wrap around, dumps it, and Sycamore picks it up. They send it across the ice, come out of the zone. They send it up. Crane gets in there and steals it away. He's going to drive it up. Oh, Elijah Howard lost his edge. Crane takes it all the way in. Oh, takes a shot and it rolls along the goal line and stayed out. All right. Sycamore picks it back up and then drive it up and dump it. Fireline's got it this time. They stop it at the blue line, try to take a shot, gets deflected over to the wall. Elijah Howard picks it up and tries to send it out of the zone. They stop it again. They send it towards the net. Crane deflects it, send it back up. Fireline gets it and ices it. 13 minutes and 50 seconds left in the game. Owensboro leads 6-2. We have 2 minutes and 7 seconds left in the penalty. Owensboro's on a penalty kill, leading 6-2. Sycamore's got it once again. They drive it up.
The plastic piece on his toe is coming up.
Nice stick work from that kid. All right, Collier's in now. We have Collier, Payne, Lindsay, and Fireline. Payne raises up, picks it up, looses his edge, sends it towards the net. Collier gets in there, steals it back, sends it back to Payne. Collier sends it out of the zone to Fireline. and Fireline ices it. Minute and 25 seconds left in the penalty. They send it out of the zone, comes back to Fireline. Fireline races down and picks it up, wraps it around, and ices it. Sycamore once again, comes back up, comes back to Lindsay, and Lindsay ices it. 12:45 to go in the game. Owensboro leads 6-2. And 1 minute to go in the penalty kill. Collier's got it. He flips it across to Fireline, and Fireline ices it.
Yesterday was the first game in 3 months.
And then come again, knock it into the corner. Fireline's got it. Sends it around the wall. Try to get it out of the zone as Burke comes back in. Burke does clear the zone, and we got us thought we were going to get a run out with Collier there. They keep it in the zone. Send it across. Collier with a stick and knocks it back and ices it. 12 minutes to go in the game. 20 seconds left in the penalty kill. Owensboro leads 6-2. Whited to Lindsay. Oh. Lindsay picks it up behind the net. Sends it around the wall to Whited. Whited flips it out of the zone. 3 seconds left in the penalty. All the way up. Burke picks it up in the corner as we're back at full power. Whited there with a beautiful pass from Burke. Goalie deflected. Goalie's had a great game. And they send it towards the net. Chandler deflects it. Fireline goes back, picks it up behind the net, wraps around. We have Sacchetti, Link, Lindsay, Krang, and Fireline. Fireline drives it all the way up, takes a shot. Goalie deflects it behind the net. Sacchetti picks it up, or tries to flip it over to Krang, and it comes out of the zone. That's going to be an icing, so we'll take it to the other end with 11 minutes and 4 seconds to go in the game. Owensboro leads 6-2. The penalty kill is over.
Jake's the little one out of the bunch.
Really?
Kate Green.
Back out on the ice, we have Holder and Howard on D. We have Link, Sacchetti, and Krang.
350 pounds.
Boy, like to eat.
Oh, yeah.
It just takes a whole lot to keep them going.
Krang behind the net, wraps it around, tries to send it up Sacchetti, gets deflected. Krang behind the net again, comes around the wall.
That's crazy.
Back to Sacchetti. Sacchetti has played so well today. Krang behind the net, tries to get in front of the net to Link, gets deflected. Comes out of the zone, Holder picks it up, he takes a shot, goes just wide. Krang behind the net, back to Link. Link takes a shot, gets deflected behind the net, around the wall. Sacchetti picks it up, sends, beautiful pass to Krang right there, wide open, and Krang couldn't get a stick on it. Krang to Sacchetti, Sacchetti's shot goes wide. Link comes up, takes a shot, gets deflected. Sycamore tries to pick it up. Still loose, and they do get it out of the zone. Holder races up and knocks it back as we clear the zone. Comes back out of there, comes out to Clay Howard. Clay back to Roberts, who just came in. Or no, that's Sacchetti, sorry. Sacchetti drives it up, comes back to Krang. Krang to Sacchetti behind the net. Sacchetti tries to get it up to Link. Link tried to backhand one in, gets deflected, comes out to Krang. Krang on the wall, dumps it back to Link. Link behind the net, tries to get in front of the net. Comes around the wall to Krang. Krang takes a shot and the goalie deflects it. Comes back to Krang. Krang up to Sacchetti. Comes back to Howard. Howard takes a shot. Bounced, goes wide. Comes around the far wall to Krang. Krang dumps it behind the net to Sacchetti. Down the wall to Krang. Krang back to Sacchetti in front of the net. Krang to Link. And Link's beautiful shot. Beautiful pass from Sacchetti to Link as Owensboro takes a 7-2 lead with 7 minutes and 12 seconds to go in the game. Crabtree, Hill, Elijah Howard, Clay Howard, and Max Holder on the ice now. Chandler Link in the goal. Owensboro leads 7-2. Howard sends it across to Hill. Gets picked off. It's back to Hill again. Hill's got it. Oh, Hill tried to send it out to Howard. Got just a little bit ahead of him. Sycamore picks it up and dumps it in. Looks like we can get an offside, though. Owensboro leads 7-2. Howard got it after the face-off, sends it up to Elijah Howard. Elijah Howard takes it up, wraps around, takes a shot, gets deflected, goes up and over and hits the net above the glass. Well, stoppage of play there was 7. Owensboro leads 7-2. Not sure how much time is left on the clock. It should be a few minutes. Face off, Sycamore's got it. Elijah Howard comes in there and steals it back. May get an offside on that. We hadn't cleared yet. Sycamore gets it after the face off. Elijah Howard gets in there and fights like a madman, sends it up to Crabtree. Crabtree dumps it. Goes around the wall to Hill. Hill's going to get it. He kicks it back to Elijah Howard behind the net. Elijah Howard's wrapping around, looking for a pass. Nobody's challenging him. He's just standing there. Dumps it over to Hill. Hill takes a shot. Loose puck in front of the net. Crabtree tries to shove one in. Loose puck goes behind the net. Hill's got it. Sends it around the wall. Holder stops it at the blue line. Keeps it in the zone. Sends it down to Hill. Hill wraps around. Sends it in front of the net. Out to Crabtree. Crabtree's shot. Oh, loose puck. I thought Hill was going to get him a rebound. Holder's beautiful stoppage at the blue line, but then he passed it and hit Hill that was passing in front of him. Elijah Howard picks it up. He gets crashed into the net by one of their players. And we got stoppage of play. 7 minutes and 32 seconds left in the game. Owensboro leads 7-2.
I believe so.
Oh, looks like their goalie may he's down, so everybody's taking a knee. I think he's all right.
Yeah.
He's taking a breather. Elijah Howard crashed into him. Elijah was pushed into the net by one of their players, but I think he's all right. As we have Roberts, Lehecka, Collier, Lindsay, and Fireline on the ice.
Oh, yes, I knew that.
This puck after the face-off. They send it out of the zone. Here comes Sycamore. Nice stick work from Fireline. Fireline sends it over to Lindsay. Lindsay picks it up. He sends it across the ice to Collier. Collier drives it up. Sends it in front of the net. Oh, Lehecka was there. Thought he was going to get one. He sends it up. Lindsay has to stop it. Lindsay drives it. Lindsay wraps it around, takes a shot, goes just a little bit wide of the left post, wraps it around, comes back to Lindsay. Lindsay takes a shot, deflection, goes in. I think that's Lehecka. Was that a deflection in though?
I don't know if it deflected or hit the ice and bounced up.
So did Jackson get that? He's all right. So all right, that may have been Jackson Lindsay's second goal of the game. Owensboro takes an 8-2 lead with 6 minutes and 54 seconds to go in the game. Lindsay's got it in the corner. Made a move on him, stole the puck, sends it across the ice to Payne. Payne tried to flip it over to Whited, who was running. Loose puck, run the net, comes out of there. Lindsay has to pick it up in the neutral zone. He sends it back to Fireline. Fireline's looking for something, sends it across the ice to Burke. Oh, did that go in?
No, he got it.
Oh, okay.
caught it here too, by the way. He was just kind of like.
Okay. I think we got 6 minutes and 15 seconds to go in the game. Owensboro leads 9-2. Oh, it did go in. All right, so Whited, Payne, and Burke on the ice. Lindsay and Fireline on D. Loose puck comes back to Lindsay. Lindsay over to Fireline. Fireline up to Payne. Payne wraps around. Sends it across. Oh, got picked off. Burke was able to stop it though. Fireline tried to keep it in the zone. He did. They flip it out of the zone. Whited gets it. Sends it to Lindsay. Lindsay over to Fireline. Fireline can get a stick on it, so he's got control. Sends it out to Payne. Payne across to Burke. They send it down the wall. Whitehead's got it. It's in front of the net. Backhanded shot. Didn't get there. Sycamore picks it up. And here they come. And they knock it into the player's bench. All right, 5 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the game. Owensboro leads 9-2 over Sycamore High School. Back out on the ice, we have Bolds, Howard, Link, Sacchetti, and Krang. Howard gets it, sends it to Bolds, up to Krang, back to Link. Oh, he was there, comes back to Howard. Howard takes a shot, goalie knocks it down, loose puck, and covers. 5:17 to go in the game. Owensboro leads 9-2. Another shot. It's deflected. Bolds picks it up and dumps it. Goes back to Krang behind the net. Comes in front of the net. Up to Sacchetti. Sacchetti tries to take a shot. Bounces up. Crane comes in, steals it back, sends it across the ice, comes out of the zone. Howard has to pick it up. A little beautiful stick work there, kept it going, and they ice it. That's going to be an icing. We'll take it to the other end with 4 minutes and 51 seconds to go in the game. Owensboro leads 9-2. Bolds gets it at the blue line, dumps it up to Sacchetti, and they knock it out of the zone. That's going to be an icing. We'll take it to the other end. Bolds gets it on D. Crossed ice to Krang. That's behind him. Couldn't get to it. They dump it back in. Howard picks it up. Howard wraps around. Flips it off the wall. It's knocked around. Link to Sacchetti. And they dump it in. Bolds picks this one up. Bolds up to Link all by himself. He's flying down. He takes a shot and it goes in. Did it go in? I thought so. Okay. Branson Link scores, gives Owensboro a 10-2 lead with 3 minutes and 51 seconds to go in the game as Crabtree, Brubaker, Elijah Howard, Jackson Lindsay, and White Fireline come back in on the ice. Sycamore gets it out of the face-off and dumps it in. Lindsay has to race back and pick it up. On the net. Lindsay to Fireline. Fireline down to Elijah Howard. Elijah Howard drives it up. Stick shot, gets deflected, comes out of there. Here comes Sycamore. And they dump it. Fireline's going to race back and get this one. Oh, that bouncing comes back to Chandler. Get deflected. Fireline sends it out to Elijah Howard. Elijah Howard's fighting for it. Races into the corner, picks it up. Fighting for it, looking for something. They knock it out of the zone. Brubaker to Fireline. Fireline to Crabtree. Crabtree drives it in. Gets it knocked away. Comes out of the zone. Fireline picks it up and dumps it. 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the game. Crabtree into the corner. Over to Brubaker. And here comes Sycamore. Fireline gets crashed into the net. They drive it up. They take a shot, a bouncer goes behind the net. Lindsay's there. Sends it around the wall, comes out to Elijah Howard. Elijah Howard dumps it, and that's going to be an icing. And we'll bring that back to this end. 1 minute, 55 seconds to go in the game. Owensboro leads 10-2 over Sycamore High School. So we have Roberts, Collier, Laheka, Lindsay, and Fireline. Laheka gets it out of the face-off, drives it into the neutral zone. Sycamore picks it off, though. Flips it across the ice. Lindsay has to race back and get it. Lindsay gets it. Drives it around. Sends it up to Laheka to Collier. Collier drives it in. All the way up. Stops. Looks for something. Sends it out to Laheka. Laheka's shot. And it goes in.
So you took your shoes off to warm your feet up?
Hunter Laheka gives Owensboro an 11-2 lead with 1 minute and 30 seconds left in the game.
Go Branson. Yeah.
No, that was Laheka.
That was Laheka?
Yeah. Collier gets one out of the face-off. He drives it up. Takes a shot. And the goalie covers. 1 minute and 22 seconds left in the game. Roberts takes a shot. Gets deflected. Fireline keeps it in, sends it up to Roberts. Tries to dump it in, comes back to Fireline. Fireline sends it back down to Roberts. Roberts sends it across the ice to Laheka. Laheka takes a shot and the goalie covers. 1:05 to go in the game. Owensboro leads 11-2 over Sycamore High School. As we have Heel, Payne, Whited, Lindsay, and Fireline. Fireline gets it out of the face-off. Oh. He's going to drive it up. Sends it back across the ice. Whited takes a Payne takes a shot and goalie covers. 50 seconds to go in the game, folks. Owensboro leads 11-2. Our next game is tonight. I believe it's at 8 o'clock Owensboro time for those of you watching.
Hey, what's the name of that outlet mall? Do you know? The other one we passed.
Lindsay stops it at the blue line, dumps it up to Payne.
Well, now we can Google too well.
Lindsay picks it up on D, wraps around, stops, changes direction, sends it up to Payne. Payne across the ice to Hill. Hill drives it up, wraps around, front of the net to Whited. Whited takes a shot and the goalie glove save. 20 seconds to go in the game. Owensboro leads 11-2.
That's where we're going in, man.
Fireline, beautiful shot. Goes in. Beautiful slap shot from Fireline right out of the face-off. Owensboro leads 12-2 with 20 seconds to go in the game.
it's bad, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how does this turn to work off the hands or off the ball?
Ball comes out to Lindsay after the face-off. He tips it over to Fireline. Fireline sends it out to Payne. Payne drives it up, takes a shot, and the goalie covers. And the clock is still running because it's a 10-goal lead. That's going to be the end of the game, folks. Owensboro leads 12-2, wins the game against Sycamore High School. We'll play again this evening against Dayton South at, I think, 8 o'clock Owensboro time. Thanks for watching, folks.
Oh, okay. Run my high.